For today's dish, we are going to be making a Mediterranean salmon and quinoa. To start, we are going to add 1 cup of water into a pot. After we add our water, we are going to add half a cup of quinoa. The reason we are going to be using quinoa today is not only because it is high in fiber, but also because it is rich in iron, which keeps our oxygen-carrying red blood cells healthy and supports brain health. It also contains vitamin B2, otherwise known as riboflavin. It has all the essential amino acids. Once we have added our quinoa, we are going to add half a tablespoon of salt. After that, we will add a dash of olive oil. The many health benefits of olive oil on the brain are due to olive oil's presence of polyphenols, hydroxyl, and oleic acid. It contains omega-3 and fatty acids. Now we will be preparing our salmon. The reason we will be using salmon today is because it is a fatty fish and it is full of omega-3, a fatty acid that is highly beneficial to the brain. To the salmon, we will be adding half a teaspoon of salt, half a teaspoon of pepper. The primary ingredient in black pepper is piperine, which can help improve brain function. Next up, we will be adding the whole juice of 1 lemon. Lemon juice is extremely good for your brain due to the high levels of the powerful antioxidant vitamin C. And they are also rich in potassium, which can increase brain function. Next up, we will be adding half a teaspoon of garlic paste. Garlic has antioxidants, and it has also been found to improve brain functions such as memory, learning, and mood. Then we will add another dash of olive oil. As previously mentioned before, it has fatty acids and omega-3 that help with the body, and it also reduces the formation of the classic markers of Alzheimer's disease. Once we have all our ingredients on our salmon, with a brush we are just going to make sure that the salmon is all covered in the ingredients. We want our salmon to be really infused with flavor, so pass that brush around until the whole salmon is covered. Then, in a saucepan, add a dash of olive oil. In this olive oil, we are going to be cooking our salmon, so add a decent amount, about a tablespoon or so. Meanwhile, boil your quinoa for about 10 minutes. Now, we place the salmon on top of our olive oil. We want to heat a small sear. Cook for 4 minutes on the first side. Then flip and cook for the remaining 4 minutes. By this time, our quinoa should be done. So we can just take that out of the fire and drizzle a tiny bit of olive oil and mix well. Then we place on our plate. Now that the 4 minutes are up, we can place our salmon next to the quinoa and get ready to make our sauce. For our sauce, in a saucepan, we are going to be putting 15 almonds, a dash of olive oil, the remaining salmon juice, and some water. Almonds contain healthy fats, potassium, vitamin E, protein, and fiber. Mix it all together. Now that our almonds are done, we can place them on top of the salmon. Now we can add some herbs. Herbs have potassium, antioxidants, and anti-inflammatory. And we are done. Now we will be moving on to our chocolate dessert. 1 egg, milk and espresso, sugar, baking powder, flour, butter, 80% chocolate. Start with preheating your oven to 350 degrees Fahrenheit. Put 1 tablespoon of butter in a microwave-safe bowl. Now chop up finely your chocolate until it is in small pieces. Melt the butter in a microwave or a double boiler for about 30 seconds until it is all melted, and add the chocolate and mix thoroughly until it is all melted. The reason we are using 80% chocolate is because it improves a general brain function. It helps you with your memory and helps your energy levels rise up, so it is a great food for your brain. On a separate bowl, we are going to add 2 tablespoons of milk, half a teaspoon of espresso powder into the milk. Mix thoroughly until it is all mixed. Then, we are going to strain our espresso milk to make sure there are no lumps. On another bowl, add 1 tablespoon of flour, 2 tablespoons of sugar, a pinch of salt for flavor, and half a teaspoon of baking powder. Now we are going to mix until it is all combined. Next up, we are going to add 1 egg into a bowl and add our espresso infused milk right into the egg. Right after that, we are going to add our chocolate mixture and make sure to mix thoroughly until it is all mixed together. Once it is all done, we can mix the wet ingredients into our previously mixed dry ingredients. Once again, mix thoroughly until the mixture is all combined. Once it is combined, pour into your desired container. And with that, our espresso chocolate fondant is all done. You can add anything on top.